So, my name is Tracy Chin, and I'll be talking about our classmate, Beverly Chen. So, the moral of Aesop's renowned fable, The Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, is as quoted, "Appearances can be deceiving." And honestly, Beverly is that wolf hiding in sheep's clothing. She's posing as a shy, meek girl, hiding her amazing talents, and in actuality, she's nothing but a wolf. What I initially thought was going to be an awkward conversation as I was waiting on Sunday night on Google Hangouts to talk with Beverly, it turned into something completely natural as it lasted over 2 hours. I started as a stranger, but then I became a friend. And I asked numerous questions in regards to her family, her hobbies, her friends, her culture, and her plans for the future. Unbeknownst to most, due to her appearance, Beverly is an immensely talented and strong-willed woman who, despite all these amazing qualities, still manages to stay humble and modest. There's no ego, no pretension, and no pride to be found in Beverly. She's the kind of person who's so straightforward that you'll almost feel intimidated, and you're wondering why you told that stupid white lie to your mom that you were studying instead of napping. Beverly's immensely talented, as I said before. Her personality type from the famous Briggs-Meyer personality test is ISTJ, and that stands for introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. I, on the other hand, receive the polar opposite, ENFP, extroverted, feeling, perception. It's safe to say that we don't have too many personality traits in common. While my head is constantly in the clouds, Beverly is the logistician. She's constantly calculating, and she's a jack of all trades. And with all those qualities, she's sure to be successful in anything that she does or attempts. She has an amazing repository for knowledge. In her past, Beverly ran for her track and field team in high school. She also ran for cross country. And to top it off that, she learned the violin at the age of 12. Although older, she became a master. And as she was playing, one story flashing back to high school, as she was playing violin in her high school hallway, the stern band director walked by. He's known as very stern. He heard Beverly's violin sounds, and as she played the melody, he came up to her and said, "You sound good." Those 3 words proceeded to be the most memorable compliment that she has ever received, and she still thinks of it to this day. Beverly is also self-taught on the ukulele. She actually picked it up in November, but she already knows how to play Taylor Swift's song, "Far Sparks Fly." Another one of her many accomplishments is that she joined the School of Engineering in her sophomore year. She started as an undecided major in the School of Arts and Sciences. However, she has always had a knack for building things and fixing things, from playing with Legos to building complex figures named Gundams. She always wanted to be in a profession that required her to build engines and things that power buildings and cars. So, she took some esoteric subjects called Calc 1, Calc 2, Chem 1, Chem 2, physics, engineering, mechanics, and statics, and she finally succeeded into entering the School of Engineering. She feels proud and accomplished to see all that she has mastered and completely engineered in all those challenging courses. For the future, Beverly dreams of being a manufacturing engineer for BMW, her favorite car brand, hopefully making her favorite car model, the 428i model, which is a beautiful 2-door model she hopes to one day own. Moving on from her talents, Beverly is also strong-willed and blunt. She is persistent when she sets her mind to something, and she is resolute in doing it. In fact, her New Year's resolution is to run 12 miles a week. Challenging, I know, something that I would never do. But she actually doesn't believe in New Year's resolutions. She believes in everyday resolutions, which is kind of funny because she made a New Year's one. She thinks that there should be goals set every day, and that every day someone should be willing to pursue that on the daily. Not only is she persistent, but she also feels the need to speak up when she sees something she doesn't agree with. For instance, while she was studying for finals in the Library of Science and Medicine, she overheard a ruckus of laughter from a group of 4 studying nearby. In defense of her own study time as well as everyone else's, Beverly gathered up the courage to go up to the group of 4 and tell them to quiet down for everyone else's sake. And on top of standing up for what she believes in, Beverly also does not back down from a dare. One day, her older sister, Rebecca, inspired by Fear Factor and their crazy stunts, challenged Beverly to run on a treadmill while it was running. Beverly did not back down. She ran onto the treadmill, but as a consequence, she ran into the washing machine as well. She walked away with no injuries. Thank God. Beverly is also humble and reticent. On top of her talents and being extraordinary, she comes from an extremely humble home. She comes from a Christian household with Christian values. However, she told me that Christianity did not really touch her until one day a pastor said to her that God does not reject your faith. And to this day, this quote has stuck with her as she has now renewed her faith within Christianity. And she's even joined a club called InterVarsity in Rutgers. Staying true to her own personality, Beverly also likes Edward Norton, a famous actor who's shown up in The Prestige and The Incredible Hulk. He, like Beverly, maintains a low-key celebrity status and remains humble even though he has an exceptional talent as an actor. In order to re-energize herself, after church, after running, and after doing her challenging mechanical engineering courses, Beverly decides to take a walk along the woods amongst the tall trees. She enjoys the solitude, the tranquility, and the fresh breeze. It re-energizes her. And maybe when she goes walking in the woods, she'll take To Kill a Mockingbird so that she can relearn about acceptance and understand how important it is to be understanding towards others. And although she does not consider herself a wolf, she pictures herself as a snake, a cunning creature that is also reticent, laying in quiet until she decides on her prey. And after having my 2-hour conversation with Beverly, it was easy to see that my first appearance judgments of Beverly was totally off. She is that wolf in sheep's clothing, hiding her amazing gems of talents and enthusiasm with her personality.